Have you ever wondered what is a legal way for me to take my business and finances offshore to reduce my taxes? In today's video, I'll be going over exactly that. A strategy that millionaires and even pre-millionaires and of course billionaires are using to legally reduce their taxes. Hello everyone, my name is Kevin McKenzie, co-founder here at GenZone, where we help you do exactly that. Set up a company, get residency, set up bank accounts in the easiest way possible. We're literally like your partner throughout the entire process. You will fully understand everything, but more importantly, you don't have to do anything. We do the entire process for you to make it as simple as possible. We guarantee results and we guarantee a good experience for you. And of course, if you're looking to work with us, book a call using the link down below or scan the QR code found anywhere on this video. A city that was mostly desert 30 years ago, today is a business powerhouse. And here's the crazy part. There are over 800,000 companies that are registered here in Dubai. And you might be wondering why, but the answer is very simple. It's the best place to register your business. Of course, not for everyone, but for a lot of people. At least 800,000 businesses agree with what I just said. They're coming for low corporate tax, ease of doing business. They're coming for the possibility to get 0% income tax through your residency here in Dubai. And they're coming here for a place where they can easily protect their assets. But let's start with the basics. Dubai, unlike a lot of other places, is a city that doesn't tax you high amounts of money. Right? If you had a business in London, if you had a business in Toronto, you're paying a lot of money in corporate taxes and personal taxes. And a lot of people always tell me, oh, Kevin, I could just keep the money in the company, only pay corporate tax, and then I can just, write off my personal expenses. That's not legal. Here in Dubai, things are easy. You either have corporate tax or you don't. How do you know? If your revenues are above 3 million AED, you might have to pay corporate taxes. We have videos on the channel that go over this in detail, but essentially if your revenues are very, very high, of course, in that case, you will pay corporate taxes. But on a personal level, you can pay yourself a salary and you don't have to pay any personal income tax. And personally, I think this will not change at least for the next 5 years, which is giving people a huge opportunity to legally cash out their profits tax-free. And the best part is this is not like some illegal scheme where you're hiding money and you need to be very secretive about this. You don't have to be secretive about this. I can say very clearly, I have a company in Dubai that I pay myself salaries tax-free, and this is legal. And I could go and tell this to any government around the world and they fully understand that. And that's why you're seeing some governments around the world start to implement exit taxes. Some already do have exit taxes, and some are thinking about it. Canada has it already. The UK doesn't, but they will. Absolutely, they will. And a lot of other countries will also implement this. They will stop the wealth from leaving their countries. But people are still escaping before this happens because, as you know, in these big countries, there's a lot of bureaucracy. There's a lot of things that have to be done before things just take place. Right? So you have a time frame where you can actually get out legally. So here's how it works. We set up a company for you in Dubai. We get your residency in Dubai. We set up your bank accounts in Dubai. And then you are almost tax-free. What you have to do next is become a non-resident of your home country for tax purposes and become a tax resident of Dubai and the UAE for, again, tax purposes. So this last step is the most important one. Of course, you can do whatever you want, have a company in Dubai, hide your assets, keep it offshore, and just stay in your home country. You can do whatever you want. But if you want to do it legally, the last step is the most important. Becoming a non-resident of your home country, which, by the way, does not mean losing your citizenship. It just means that you're not living there more than 6 months per year in most cases, or have strong ties to that country, economic substance, etc. So in my case, personally, I spent a lot less than 6 months per year in Canada, and I have no ties to Canada, and all of my ties are in Dubai, and I spend most of my time in Dubai. This makes me a Dubai tax resident and a Canadian non-tax resident. So this is what I do, and you should try and replicate this for yourself as well. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't about hiding your money. You're literally legally saving your money. It's about being smart. If you could run 10,000 kilometers in 1 hour instead of doing it in 20 hours, would you do it in 1 hour? Of course you would do it in 1 hour. It's not possible, but in this case, saving money in taxes is possible. You're saving literally 50% of the money you would have paid to the government, which is crazy. Imagine you're making $1 million in Canada, you'll take home 500,000. In Dubai, you literally are keeping 1 million. There's no catch. The only catch is the cost to set up your company, which is not expensive, and the cost to maintain your company, which is not expensive. Is it worth doing? Absolutely. There's something very refreshing about getting paid from one of your clients or getting paid from one of your e-commerce orders and literally getting to keep the entire thing. It's very refreshing. Honestly, it feels unreal. I have a lot of clients who are like, Kevin, I still can't believe it. And it's very believable, but you still shouldn't go and blow that money and waste it. You should always reinvest it. And that's what we're seeing. A lot of our clients take that money and then reinvest it into their business. So something that would have took them maybe 10 years to achieve is now taking 3. because of the amount of money that they get to reinvest into their business. Now, Dubai isn't the only place that you can legally reduce your taxes. There are other locations, but Dubai is a power hub where not only are you saving money in taxes, but you're still benefiting from a high quality of life, business opportunities, good banking, etc., good infrastructure, right? I could go and set you up in the British Virgin Islands, right? But this is not necessarily a place where you would like to live. So it's very case by case. Now, of course, if you're looking to legally reduce your taxes, you can work with us here at GenZone. Not only do we work with Dubai, but we also do work with other jurisdictions, but mainly 99.9% of our clients register in Dubai, and in some cases, they'll protect their assets by setting up something else, for example, in BVI, and we'll set up another structure there and maybe a trust. So if you're looking for a service like this, book a call using the link down below or scan the QR code found anywhere on this video. Now, if you're not ready to book a call or speak to us yet, you can watch this video right here.